Hi everyone, it's the Pedal Junkie again. So the other day I was browsing the internet and I was looking at the used market for guitar parts, you know, just looking, you know.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
And what can I say? I found this amplifier. And the guy was charging only 55 euros. Can you believe it? 55 bucks for an amplifier. So I had to buy it. It was a local pickup only, so I had to drive 1 hour, whatever. So I bought this amp, I drove home, plugged it in, played an open E chord, and in an instant I was like,
oh my goodness, oh my damn.
Such a cool sound, man, such an awesome amp. It's a 20-year-old amplifier. I didn't know that these existed in the first place. So maybe you didn't know about this amplifier either. And if that's the case, just let me explain it to you, because it's really not as complicated as it might look at first glance. Okay, now let's take a closer look on what we've got here. Now, obviously you get the input jack for your guitar cable, and then we get the channel 1 and channel 2. These two are exactly the same. You got drive, low, mid, high, so your typical 3-band EQ, and a level control. And these are the amplifier models. So we get Caliph, British and Tweed. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Well, Tweed is supposed to sound like a Fender, British is supposed to sound like a Marshall, and the Caliph is a Mesa Boogie type of sound. And the thing with this particular amplifier is it is not your typical modeling amplifier like the Boss Katana or the Fender Mustang. Those work with digital processors who generate the sounds you're going for. Whether this amplifier here is analog. So this whole section here is analog, and then you get the digital effects unit here. It's similar to the Boss MZ2 here, which has an analog distortion section, and then this effects section here is digital, which is pretty cool, I think. So like I said, the amp models are here, and then the middle position here you get to choose your modes for the amplifiers. So you get clean, high gain and hot. Hot is kind of like a boosted high gain. And then next to it you get the speaker emulation. So this changes your sound drastically. For example, if I switch it to flat, in my case you would hear the vintage 30 speaker that I have here. When you switch it to UK, it sounds more like a British style cabinet or a US style when you switch it to US. And you can mess with these all you want. You can get up to 27 different settings. You can British, hot or high gain with the UK speaker, or a Cali, clean, US, or flat, or hot on the British. Whatever you like, you name it, it's got it. So this is my clean channel. I have it to tweed, clean, and UK, I believe, or flat. Let's check this out later. With this knob you could switch between the channels, which is not necessary for me because I got the foot switch as well. You have the opportunity to hit on the tuner by holding it. Now you see you could tune your guitar, but my guitar is currently not plugged in. By pressing it again, you're back to the channel, and here you can turn on and off the effects, which you could do with this knob if you wouldn't have the foot switch. Alright. Like I said, second channel, exactly the same. You can set this to clean and this to distortion, or distortion sound and a boosted sound, or you can do different effects, because whatever you're choosing for one channel, it stays like this. For example, channel 2 has this effect. Now, if I go to channel 1 again, I can set it up to another effect, and then this one got the 76 and this one got the 85. It doesn't show it, but it's there. So there are 99 different effects, but you cannot really mess with them. You can choose a certain effect, let's say a chorus effect, and you can say, I want to increase the depth. So you can increase it, but you cannot, let's say, change the rate of the effect. Same goes with the delay and so on and so forth. So this is really only a depth control and nothing else. Then on the right you get the presence knob, which is cranked in my case, and the master volume. And that's it. Power on, power off, whoop-de-doo. Alright, the speaker for my clean tone is actually on flat. So that's that. Whenever I have my red SG guitar, it means I'm in the British mode, and whenever I have my black Epiphone Explorer, that means I'm in the US mode. Alright, real quick, what I have on the floor is my pedal board, of course. So the harmonist, the slicer, the M9 and the loop station are going into the effects loop of the amplifier, and yeah, phaser flange and overdrive are in front of it. Right. Is it the best sounding amplifier in the whole world? Of course not. It's a fun little toy. I mean, for that price, 55 bucks, it's sitting here, I'm playing it at home, it's fun. And like I said in the Marshall MG video, most distortion pedals are more expensive than that. So, what the fuck, man, it's just for fun. But it was surprisingly good for a little fun project. Alright, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye bye. Is it the best sounding... Well, god damn it.